quite as brutal as what we experienced this morning. We still have those wind chill advisories in effect area-wide through noon today. We should start to see those feels like temperatures. Remember that wind chill really climbing above that -10 to -5 window here within the next few hours. And I really think before we say goodbye to this afternoon, we will be back into the positives, and that's good news for us. But one of the contributing factors was the clear skies overnight that allowed that temperature to really plummet. Plus, we have some gustier conditions on hand. Winds gusting anywhere between about 25 to 35 miles per hour on average. So that is going to make that air temperature feel just that much colder. Thankfully, we are starting to see improvements. Many locations between -10 to -5, which is better than where we were when we woke up earlier today. Worcester, you're at a -5 feels like temperature. Mansfield -9. Akron, you're also at -9. Cleveland -5, Lorain -8. So keep bundling up if you're going to be headed out. But temperatures are going to take some time to warm up. The good news is we have some sunshine, so that will help that department pretty quickly. Sandusky, you're at 9 degrees, Cleveland at 12, Akron also 9, Ashtabula, Youngstown area at 11. So give it some time. We will start to see some improvements as we go through the later part of today. But eyes are already on areas out to the west where we're starting to see some snow showers develop and a jet stream that's going to bring all that activity our direction to give us, once again, another 19 first alert weather day as we go through the day tomorrow. This time, we're talking about widespread snow opportunities. Right now, the thinking about 1 to 3 inches, just depending on where you're at. More the farther north, less the farther south that you live. But we do anticipate that this is going to bring some travel impacts for us for your Thursday. We're going to walk you through all of that new data coming up in just a few minutes. But instead, work in some better opportunities to see some snow. So we have a pretty active stretch that's going to carry us through the rest of the work week into the weekend. We are tracking several 19 first alert weather days. Today, certainly one because of those chillier temperatures. We're going to track another one as we go through the day tomorrow. And then we've got another system on the way Friday into Saturday that could also prove fruitful for us in terms of finding some type of snowfall accumulation. Now, right now, enjoy the sunshine. If you still need to get out and maybe do some shoveling, you have plenty of time to do that, especially once those temperatures warm up. That sunshine at this time of the year is still enough, despite temperatures being below freezing, to potentially melt away, especially on any cement type surfaces that you have. Could melt away a little bit of that snow. Otherwise, as we head into this afternoon, you'll notice a few more clouds starting to drift in. Wind chill values will improve. We're going to be back above 0 before the evening is done. And tonight, not as cold. We're actually going to be gaining ground as we go through the overnight hours, waiting for this next system to roll in. And we will have to watch for some overnight snow that will be possible. Now, totals have come down since this time yesterday. It does look like more so a widespread 1 to 3 inches, but it's really all going to depend on how far north that system goes. Yesterday, I had it tracking a little farther to the south. New data has it tracking a little farther to the north. So just keep that in mind. Stick with us as we continue to monitor the latest on that track. But I do think we may get some slightly higher totals, mainly into that primary snow belt, that same corridor we've been talking about for the past several days, 90 to the lakeshore across the lake, as well as Ashtabula counties. You have a slightly better opportunity of picking up on potentially just a little bit more of that snowfall before tomorrow is all wrapped up. Let's take you through future view. Look at 5 p.m. temperatures. This is a big difference from where we have been the past couple of days. Upper teens to lower 20s. Things are staying quiet for us for the most part, but as we go through the later part of this evening, we will have to watch for a little bit of lake effect and see if that band can't scoot a little closer to the lakeshore as we head into the early hours of tomorrow. But this looks to be our main burst of snow. Again, if data continues to push it farther to the south, this may have more impacts on that morning commute for tomorrow. But otherwise, it's just some scattered snow showers that are going to be lingering across the area through the day. Temperatures continue to improve, but we don't really anticipate this to be the bigger snowfall event that we're going to see out of the next couple. The one that I think will have a little bit of a better opportunity of bringing us some heavier snowfall will be coming through on Friday. We've got 2 different systems that are basically teaming up to give us that better setup, and then we're still dealing with some lake effect through the day on Saturday. But beyond that, things really start to quiet down for at least a couple of days for us Sunday into Monday before we are going to track some more rain chances early this next week. We'll time out that next bigger snow opportunity for us for Friday coming up in just a few minutes.